Let's begin creating your long-term interdisciplinary proposal for Campus Calgary Open Minds. We recognize that you're creating this plan in the absence of the students you will actually be working with. This is merely a starting place. When you do meet your students, it will be critical that you invite their input. This planning is intended to create a framework that will be large enough to invite all of your students in. It will generally be built around a big idea or question that professionals in our world might be grappling with. It will generate opportunities for curiosity and inquiry, and it will connect to and complement your program of studies. One way to begin is to think about a big concept or idea that impacts our world. Those ideas might include, but aren't limited to, such things as legacy, quality of life, ingenuity, identity, environment, citizenship. The list is really just limited by your imagination. From this concept, we will develop an intriguing question or big idea that might guide your thoughts as you ponder connections to your curriculum. For the purpose of this presentation, we will create a proposal for our grade 3 class that we will send to Stampede School. While contemplating the ideas of identity and citizenship, we came up with this question that will form the center of our web. Where did we come from? Where are we now? And where are we going? In addition, we were intrigued by headlines in the local newspaper saying, local philanthropists gave $15 million to help build a museum in Stampede Park. Our next step is to look at our grade 3 curriculum and think about how Stampede Park could best help our students take up the idea. In social studies, we look at quality of life, which led us to our first question, is there a right way? This question could guide us as we examine quality of life over time and compare quality of life in different parts of the world. We could take up critical thinking through current events attached to Stampede Park. In science, we could explore building materials and structures in consideration of what a museum could or should be like at Stampede Park. We soon realized that it would be important to ask the question, who decides? In doing this, we could take up art, which would encourage working with a variety of medium and responding personally and critically. Language arts skills could be practiced as we grapple with how the Stampede might proceed with development. Examining relevant perspectives will assist us in social studies as we take up historical thinking. First Nations, Stampede management, global visitors, curators, citizens of Calgary might help us think about a variety of perspectives. Our next question, how are we connected, invites us to look at the role of Stampede Park in the community and consider citizenship and the importance of relationships in a healthy community. What aspects of technology help us communicate and share our collective story? This gives us an opportunity to explore a variety of technology that will help share that story. Inspired by the notion of identity, students will contemplate, how do I belong? Through this study, students will explore who they are as Calgarians, Canadians, and global citizens. By examining the volunteering aspects of the Calgary Stampede, we will be informed along the way. The question, how will we find our way, can be explored through Stampede Park future development. We will examine mapping skills, gathering and manipulating data, examining patterns and relationships will guide our decisions. Throughout the year, we will search for school-based connections. Who are the experts right here in our school community that might contribute to our inquiries? We will use our neighborhood for walking tours to examine architecture, structures, and evidence of identity and citizenship. And we will also make connections to other resources, such as videos and books that will help us understand our big ideas. The possibilities are really endless. To complete the web, we will create a big bubble for student voice and prepare to gather their voice and share this exciting journey when we meet them in September. We hope you enjoy creating your web.